Hi everyone, notes 4.7 are on the volume of composite 3D shapes. And a composite 3D shape is pretty much a 3D shape that consists of two or more 3D shapes. Okay, so for example, a ball just fits in a cube-shaped box, which is closest to the volume of air in the packaging that is not occupied by the ball. So it's pretty much asking us the volume of the air, right? So what's the volume of the space inside? What's the volume of the space inside that the ball is not taking up, right? So to figure this out, we have to find the volume of the full cube, and then we have to subtract the volume of the ball, which is in the shape of a sphere, right? When you look at a ball, it is a sphere. So let's go ahead and find the volume of the cube first. So just a reminder that a cube is pretty much a rectangular prism where all the sides are equal. So we're just going to find the area of the base and multiply that by the height, where the base right here is a square. So we're going to find the area of the base, multiply that by the height. So let's find the area of the base first, which is 30 times 30, which is 900. Then we're going to multiply area of the base times the height, and the area of the base we figured out was 900, and then the height is still 30. So when we multiply that all together, we get 27,000 cubic centimeters. Now another option that you have is you could just do length times width times height, where the length is 30, the width is 30, and the height is 30. So you just multiply all these 30s together and you end up getting the same answer. Now we want to find the volume of the sphere. So to find the volume of a sphere, let's look at our formula sheet, which is 4 pi r cubed over 3. So here's the thing though, what is the radius of my sphere? Well, we know that the ball just fits inside that box, right? So we know that straight across this whole diameter has to be 30. So if the diameter is 30, then the radius has to be 15. So here I'm going to replace, and let's color code this so we can kind of see this a little bit better. So we'll put 15 as purple. So we're going to replace the radius with the number 15, and we are going to cube it and then divide that by 3. Well, 15 cubed means 15 times 15 times 15, or 15 to the power of 3. So I will do 15 times 15 times 15, and I end up getting 3,375, or I could just do 15 to the power of 3, and I still get the same answer here. So this becomes 4 pi times 3,375, and I'm still going to divide that by 3. So then I have to multiply this 4 by this 3,375. Notice how I'm still leaving it with a pi there because I don't want to deal with crazy decimals, and I get 13,500. So here I will write down that I have 13,500 pi all over 3. And now I'm going to figure out how much that is approximately. And I see here in my choices I don't have decimals, so I'm going to round this to the nearest whole number so I don't have any decimals. And just a reminder, in Desmos it's nice, you just press the division key and you've got your fraction right there, so you can type it in exactly how you would normally write it out. And we end up getting 14,137 cubic centimeters. Oh, sorry, that's not our final answer. So how do we find the area, the volume of the space inside? We just take the volume of the cube and then we subtract, and just a reminder, the volume of the cube we got here. We subtract the volume of the sphere, which we got here, and we get that it is approximately equal to 12,863 cubic centimeters, which is closest to 12,900 cubic centimeters, and that is our answer for this question. In our next example, it says the figure is composed of a rectangular prism and a triangular prism. Find the volume of the figure. So to be able to do this, we need to find the volume of the rectangular prism, the volume of the triangular prism, and this time we want to add them together because we want to find the total volume, not what's left over, right? So to find the volume of a rectangular prism, let's look at our formula sheet. And we're told that we have to take the area of the base multiplied by the height, or we can just do length times width times height. I like to do the area of the base times the height because that works for any prism no matter what the shape of the base is going to be. So let's find the area of the base, which is a rectangle, and the area of the base is just going to be 6 times 12. So the area of the base is equal to 72 square feet. But to find the volume, I have to take the area of the base and multiply it by the height of the prism. And so here the height connects our two parallel bases. So see here how our first base that we looked at was the bottom one, and then we're going to look at the top base, which is the exact same size. And this 4 feet right here connects those two bases together. So here I'm going to rewrite the formula. And I'm going to color code this information. So the area of the base times the height. So we know the area of the base was 72 square feet. And we know that the height is equal to 4 feet. So I'm just going to multiply 72 by 4. And I end up getting 288 cubic feet, or feet cubed. So we found the volume of the prism, the rectangular prism. Now we need to find the volume of the triangular prism. And because it's called a triangular prism, it means that the base is a triangle. Also, we know the base is a triangle because we have two parallel and congruent triangles. Congruent means equal, that don't touch each other. That's what makes them parallel. So we know that this right here is the base, either one of these, is the base of our prism. So we still need to find the base area and multiply it by the height. But this time, to find the base area, we have to do the area of a triangle, which we know is the base times the height divided by 2. Now notice this is lowercase b, not uppercase b, and there's a difference between the two. So here my lowercase b is this side length right here. And how much is that? Well, it's all the way across right here, so it's equal to this length right here, or this length right here. So we know this is 6. So to find this area, I would just do 6 times 4, but then divide it by 2 because it's a triangle, and 6 times 4 is 24, divide that by 2, and I get 12 feet squared. So here we know that the base area is equal to 12. Then the height is what connects my two bases to each other, which is this 6 right here. So the height is going to be 6. So I'm going to go ahead and write out my formula again, where the base is equal to 12 and the height is equal to 6. So here I end up getting 72 cubic feet, excuse me. So now we also know that the area of the triangular prism is 72. So all we have to do is add the 288 for the rectangular prism that we got here, plus the 72 that we got for the triangular prism. And then when we add those two numbers together, we get 360 cubic feet. So that is our final answer. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in class. Bye.